Hello Hodghill. So today we're going to be going through nets of 3D shapes. We're going to identify and recognize the nets of common 3D shapes. Some of the keywords you may see today from the previous lessons are faces and sides, and these are quite useful in construction of 3D designs using different materials such as buildings, and you'll see a little bit of that later on. Okay, so what is a net of a shape? If you can copy and paste the link above, once I finish this slide, you'll be able to watch an animation of a net. But I'm just going to go through it personally myself over here. A net is a pattern that you can cut and fold to make a model of a 3D shape. For example, on the right hand side, if we cut, I'm just going to draw around the area we want you to cut. If you cut around all of this net and fold it, you'll make a 3D shape. So I'll be going on to what kind of 3D shapes you can form from these nets in the next slides. What I'd like you to do, if you can pause this video, and again, if you can copy and paste the link or retype up the link and watch the animation on YouTube, that would be quite beneficial. Also, I'd like you to make a rough estimate or a guess of what kind of 3D shape that we'll be producing on the right hand side, the one that I've just drawn around. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is, on the board we have a cuboid. We have this cuboid over here. We have 4 different nets. We have A, B, C and D. I would like you, when I finish talking, to pause the video and make a guess of what you think from your own common knowledge is the net of this cuboid shape. So you have to pick either A, B, C or D. If you can pause the video and have a go now. Okay. Hopefully you've made an educated guess of what you think is the net. I'll be going through later on how we can decide which of these nets is the correct one. But for now, I'm just going to let you know that B is our correct net for a cuboid. If we cut all the way around this shape, all the way around this net should I say, and fold it, we would get the shape of a cuboid. Okay, so for example 1, I've already put the net on the screen. You would be needing some kind of ruled or lined paper. You can use rough estimates if you like. Just make sure that you calculate it correctly using your ruler, your centimeters on the ruler. But first things first, I'm going to go through this net and how we got this net. So if we have a look on the right hand side, on the left hand side, sorry, over here, we have the 3D shape. So the first things first, I'd like you to calculate what is the area of the bottom square. So if we have a look at the bottom square, we have a 2 by 3 centimeter rectangle. So I'm just going to show you over here on the right hand side how we got that 2 by 3 centimeters on the net. So we go 2 centimeters to the right down the center, and then we go 3 centimeters down. So that is our original base of this cuboid. Now, because that is the base, if we unfold it, we need to work out the areas of the right and left hand side of the net. So I'm just going to draw on the right hand side. If you have a look at the 3D shape on the left, you should see I'm just going to show you the sides. This is one side. This side is 3 centimeters by 4 centimeters high. 3 centimeters by 4 centimeters high. So if we look on the right hand side now, I'm just going to draw that on for you. We have 3 centimeters here, equivalent to 3 of the boxes, by 4 centimeters high. There's 4 centimeters high over here, and that is one of the sides. So the right hand side of this cuboid is exactly the same, corresponding to the left hand side of the cuboid. So this will be the other side. That is the other side of the cuboid. So now that we have done the sides and the base, we need to do the front and the back. So I'm just going to do in a different color. The front is this area here, and that is 4 centimeters by 2 centimeters. 4 centimeters by 2 centimeters. It is 2 centimeters attached at the base, so that is 2 centimeters wide, and it is 4 centimeters long. 4 centimeters long. So that is our front. The front is exactly the same size corresponding to the back, the rear. So this one will be exactly the same. Now we've done the front, we've done the back, we've done the sides, and we've done the base. We need to now calculate the top. The top is exactly the same as the base. The top and the base is exactly the same. So the base, already shown over here in blue, is 2 centimeters wide by 3 centimeters long. So this will be our top, 2 centimeters wide by 3 centimeters long. Now that is our net of this 3D shape. Okay, so given the previous example I've shown you on the previous slide, I would like you to now pause the video and have a go at drawing the net yourself. Make sure you use a ruler with the correct centimeters, or if you have a squared paper, you can use 1 box is equivalent to 1 centimeter. Once you're finished, resume the video and I'll go through it myself. Okay, so you should have gone through that. What I'm going to do now is go through the net of this diagram, this 3D shape. So first things first, like I said on the previous slide, you need to calculate the base. So the base of this diagram is 2 centimeters. If you have a look on the left hand side, 2 centimeters by 6 centimeters. So this base here is 2 centimeters wide and 6 centimeters long. So that is our base. Okay, so next we're going to calculate the sides. So I'm just going to shade in the side here, which we're going to be calculating. That's this side here. So we're going to be calculating this side there. That side is 3 centimeters by 6 centimeters. 3 centimeters by 6 centimeters. So on the right hand side, 3 centimeters wide and 6 centimeters long. And our sides are going to be exactly the same. They are the same size. Now we need to move on to the front and the back. So I'm just going to shade in the front. Let's use black. That's the front. We need to now attach this to the net. So let's calculate the size of the front. The size of the front is 2 centimeters wide by 3 centimeters tall. Some of you may be wondering where I got the 3 centimeters from here. Is on the right hand side here. The cuboid is 3 centimeters tall. So it's 2 by 3. So we've gone 2 centimeters wide, if you'll have a look on the right hand side, by 3 centimeters tall. And now the front and the back are going to be exactly the same. So at the bottom, what I'm shading in now, that is 2 centimeters by 3 centimeters tall. Now we have the front, we have the back, we have the sides, and we have the base. So the last thing that we need to do is the top. We need to put it on the diagram such that when we cut and fold the shape, it will form a cuboid. So I'm just going to attach it on the right hand side. So the base, if you recall, was 2 centimeters by 6 centimeters, is this area here. So just on the right hand side, I'm just going to put 2 centimeters by 6 centimeters tall, and that is our top. So we have the base, we have the top, we have the sides, and we have the front and the back. That is all of the sides that you need to calculate or create the net diagram. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, now we have come on to the part of the task. What I would like you to do is to have a go at the red question first. Have a go at question 1. If you find that a bit easier, please move on to amber and then on to green, but please start from the red part, question 1. Just to recap, on the top right hand side, you should see this little bit of information here. Always use this when creating or designing your nets. Don't forget to start off with the base and then draw the sides, then draw the 2 end faces, the front and the back, and then don't forget to attach the top as well. One thing you should remember, the top and the base will be of the same size, the 2 sides will be of the same size, and then the back and the front will be of the same size. If you have any questions regarding this task, please message a member of staff on MathsWatch or on ClassCharts. Don't forget to upload a picture of your final answers onto ClassCharts as well. Good luck.